Here's everything new in the Season 4 of the finals that we got to see earlier today in the early access preview event hosted by Embark over at TwitchCon. Me and a whole bunch of other content creators were giving early access that we can go out, play the game, check out everything new to offer. Though this isn't all inclusive. They decided this time to hold some stuff back so that we actually have some new content when the new season drops next week. So this isn't everything. As you'll notice in the footage, there's no new abilities that were showcased in this early access event. So they did hold back some things. And from what I'm aware, there's also going to be some gameplay changes as well. So don't expect everything you see here to be exactly how it is going to be next week. With that being said, let's get into the biggest change that's dropping into this season. There's a lot of sights on some varying different guns now. Not all the guns, but like the pistol, LH1, some of the DMRs, the AK, they all have different sights that you can equip. We only got to see one on each different gun, but from what I'm seeing, you'll be able to purchase different types of sights on different guns using the in-game credits that you use to unlock different abilities. It was also a little buggy in the beginning. I'm assuming that was because people were transferring over their accounts from the previous season to this season. So some of the things weren't equipping properly. Like the game thought it wasn't equipped when it actually was, but I think it'll be fixed by the time the new season comes out. Moving on, we got a new map, but before I get into that, I just want to let you know, if you're watching this when the video came out, there's a good chance that we're probably still in the Discord playing the new season. We're over there playing the game with the community, so you guys can come and say hi if you want. The Discord link is as always in the video description down below. Now on screen, what you're seeing is also the new map. It looks very similar. People are calling it like a different skin, like a reskin of an already existing map, Soul. If you go through it, especially from a higher up angle, bird's eye view angle, it looks very similar in terms of layout, and some of the assets are even like almost one for one copied from the pre-existing map. Now from my first impression, there's a lot of verticality to this map. It really reminds me of the streamer building in Apex Legends. A lot of ropes, a lot of zip lines, and you're going to be going up and down a lot. And if you've played Soul a lot, you'll feel very familiar and very at home with this map. It looks beautiful. The map looks gorgeous as always. Embark is always kicking out of the box, and simple. I love the fact that the map is simple and it's not cluttered. You can actually see enemies when you're looking down sights, though I am kind of disappointed that it is very similar to an already existing map. It's not anything really new. It might play different, but only time will tell. Also, am I the only one who thought that this map looks like a map from Splitgate? Or even better, it kind of looks like Mirror's Edge, because if you don't know, the people who make this game, a lot of the devs came over from Mirror's Edge. So a lot of the game assets, like some of the shoes you'll notice, some of the haircuts you'll notice in this game, and now even this map look very reminiscent to the popular free running game Mirror's Edge. The more you know. Now moving on from there, like I said, we don't have any new abilities that we got to see in this early access, but we did see some of the new weapons. Each class has one new weapon, and we'll start off with everybody's big favorite fat guy, the Heavy. He's got something interesting this time. It's the double dualies deagle. But the thing with this is that you're able to ADS. Most games that they disable the ability to ADS whenever you have a dual equipped weapon. Here, you're able to ADS and have a lower hip fire spread, though it's not as overpowered. It does pretty good damage. I think it was what, like 3 or 4 body shots to take out a light or a medium or something like that. It's pretty decent. It's not going to be a super fast high TTK, and it's going to be awesome, especially this inspect. Dude, check out this reload animation. Next up, we have everybody's favorite light class. This time he's coming up with a new shotgun, which I thought when I very first saw this weapon, I'm like, what's new about it? I thought it was already in the game. I was mistaking it for Modern Warfare 2019 when they put in this shotgun in there. I'm like, dude, I already mastered out this weapon years ago. What do you mean it's new? Either way, this is the new shotgun that's in the game, as if we don't have enough shotguns already. The last new weapon we have is actually on the medium class. But before we get into that, I have a confession to make. I actually lied to you guys when I said earlier that we're in the early access. I myself was not playing in the early access, so the footage you're seeing on screen is none of it is from me. That's why it might be a little bit blurry and pixelated. I was given a total of 3 keys for this early access event, 2 of which I was going to give to people in our community, but I decided that since I'm only going to be in the early access event for like maximum 1 hour and then I have to dip, I decided to just give my key as well to someone else. It just doesn't make sense if I'm only going to be able to be in the early access event for like 40 minutes when the whole event goes on for 5 hours. It made no sense for me to just burn that key when somebody else can go enjoy the event as long and as much as they want. So I gave all 3 of my codes to members in the community in our Discord, and I hope that explains that. But there is a bright side to this. I am going to be streaming the new season when it launches next week, so if you want to see that, make sure to hit the subscribe button or check me out on Twitch. Twitch is just a better platform for streaming in general, so it'd be better if you go follow me on there. With that being said, the last weapon is the Pike DMR, I think it was called. It's a 5.56 weapon that really rewards precision. If you're hitting headshots, this gun will hit like a tank. It takes out mediums, and I think it was 3 headshots in total, which, let's be honest, nobody's going to be hitting 3 headshots like that unless you're freaking 10s. But either way, it still does some good damage, and with a scope, this thing, honestly, I don't see any reason for a sniper rifle existing in the game anymore. This thing, it takes its place. That's all I have for you guys today. I'll see you guys next week over on Twitch. Peace.
By the way, you see my recording?
Yes.
I just want to say hello, YouTube.